Hey, good evening. My name is Chris Carroll. I have the wonderful privilege of being the instructor for World Religions, Religion 110, for the summer. I'm really excited to have you in this course. I love teaching about this course because I think it is eye-opening and it can help us in many ways outside of just earning a really good grade, but in how we relate to people and kind of understanding how our society works. So um, let me just kind of invite you at the very beginning to throw away all preconceived notions of what you think about religion or religions and the different groups that are out there, and be open-minded about what you are to learn. Too often we have our own faith and we follow that faith, we abide by that faith, we practice that faith, and we tend to forget or choose not to pay attention to other faiths. And that is a big mistake. While we have our faith, we need to understand that there are a lot more many people that are out there who maybe ascribe to a different faith. And while we might not agree, we must come to respect. And hopefully that's what we'll do over the course of the next 8 weeks is look at some religions that are familiar, but some that are not familiar. So as we begin this class, the first thing I want you to do is get familiar with Moodle and all that is involved in the course. And then after you kind of get yourself situated, you're going to find my contact information. Just to be honest, email is the best way and the fastest way to communicate, especially since it's summer. But then I'm more than happy to get on the phone, have a video with you, and we can discuss through Google Meet, Zoom, however you want, any questions that you might have. You will also be able to scroll down. You'll see the place for announcements. Every week, I will present a video that has very important information. There'll be one video that will have a lecture, and then there will be assignments that kind of explain what I'm looking for and kind of how you need to do your assignments and any updates that I want to give you. Please pay attention to those announcements. I do not do them just to do them. I do them because they're very important. So I encourage you to please take time to review those um, videos. Also, your textbook. I'm going a different route this year, using a different textbook for this course. It's one that I just kind of happened upon and I started reading it. I was like, oh, wow, this is really good. I love the other textbook I've used in the past, but I'm really excited about this one. And the bookstore, of course, has a copy of it, but it is called God is Not One, and it's by Stephen Prothero, and it is probably, if you allow it, can change the way you view religion. And that's what we're looking at doing for the next 8 weeks. You'll see a variety of other helpful parts here in Moodle for you to follow. But let me also encourage you to go to the syllabus. And as you scroll down the syllabus, I just want to point out a few things. Of course, you can read the rest of this, but number one, please note that there are no late assignments accepted. In other words, if the assignment is due on Sunday, January the 11th by 11:55, and you turn it in on Monday, June the 12th at 3 o'clock, I'm not going to be able to accept it. It's past the deadline. So even though you worked hard and it might be really, really good, the fact is that you submitted it late and therefore it's not going to count. You say, well, that's not fair. But actually it is, because one thing that I want to teach is accountability and responsibility. You are signing up for a summer online course, one that is hopefully something that you've been looking forward to, or maybe it's just something you need for graduation. But with the taking of an online course, I open up the assignments on Monday, and you have all the way until Sunday night, except for like an initial post in a discussion forum on a Thursday night, to complete the work. So that's plenty of time. You have all week and 24 hours a day. You can work on this whenever it's convenient to your schedule. So I give you all of that time, and these assignments are not hard. They require you to read, but also to, just kind of answer some questions honestly and openly. So it's not that difficult, but please set aside time for this class each week. Make sure that you don't procrastinate, that you've got a schedule, something that will help you to be successful. In addition, your assignments dictate whether or not you are in class for that week. You turn in no assignments, it means you were absent. You get too many absences, you miss 2 weeks in a row, they're going to drop you from the course. So they go hand in hand, so it's very important that you're focused on doing the assignments. You can kind of see the grade distribution, how it's divided. It's very evenly. You have a final exam, which is a project, along with classroom assignments, discussion forums, / replies. Those classroom assignments could be written, they could be a quiz, variety of different things that you might see on them. So there's also a schedule that is here, kind of talking about where we're going to go over the next 8 weeks. I'm really excited to have you in this course. I hope you enjoy it, and always feel free to reach out to me if there's anything that you need. And I'm just an email away. So go out, do something great, and enjoy the next 8 weeks. I'll be sending out a video shortly that kind of talks a little bit about what we're doing week 1. Have a great night.